So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So we're getting a Days by Daylight Dragon Ball Z game called Dragon Ball The Breakers. Official game system overview trailer. What the frick? What? 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 I got Rex Dragon Ball Z shirt for this. Are you serious? Something I'm like, they're seriously doing this. I have really nothing to say about it. We're about to like the overview, game system overview trailer. I don't want. I say, man, I've been wanting to react to this. Video's been out. I've been react to this, but I had so much other stuff to do. K-pop video streaming. I was doing those things, but I'm here now. Let's check this out. Dragon Ball Dead by Daylight. That's crazy. DBTB. That's crazy. Or do not add the, so we just DBB. All right, let's check it out. And yeah, Dragon Ball The Breakers game system trailer.
Dragon Ball The Breakers is an online asymmetrical action game about one of the most vicious antagonists from Dragon Ball against 7 ordinary citizens without superpowers. In the game, the vicious antagonist is called a Raider, and the ordinary citizens as survivors. Survivors of this game are from a group of ordinary citizens who do not have superpowers like Goku. Survivors are sucked into a mysterious phenomenon called temporal scene, which is a space where all the times and places are mixed together. What awaits them there is the threatful Raider.
I mean, it could be any, like Cell, Frieza, Broly, maybe.
The player can choose to play as either a Raider or a survivor. The goal of the Raider is to defeat all survivors, while the goal of the survivors is to escape the battlefield while protecting themselves from a Raider. Survivors can escape from the battlefield by activating the Super Time Machine.
Okay.
In order to activate the Super Time Machine, they must protect the startup system, which appears in the middle of the map for a certain amount of time.
Okay. So we got weapons, you can fight back a little.
If survivors are able to defend the startup system until the activation is complete, the power of the Super Time Machine will fix the temporal scene and allow them to escape from the battlefield. In order for the startup system to appear, survivors must first set the power keys. There is one power key hidden in each area, so the survivors must find and place it in a specific location. The more power keys are set, the less time it will take to defend the startup system. If the startup system is destroyed, survivors will not be able to activate the Super Time Machine. But the game will not be over yet.
Okay, I figured.
Beacons will appear on the map to call out the emergency time machine, and each player will have to try escaping. If you succeed in escaping, you will receive bonus points in the game results. However, only one time machine can be called out at a time. Survivors can choose between escaping alone or escaping together with their companions.
I would try to escape together, you know? Try to save the people.
If the Raider destroys the time machine even once, survivors will not be able to call out the time machine again.
Oh, man.
Also, if you fail to escape within the time limit, the game is over and the Raider wins.
Oh, and time limit. So we actually got a time limit. We got to do this, like, you got 20 minutes to escape.
A Raider can win the game by stopping the activation of the Super Time Machine and defeating their survivors before they can escape the temporal scene. If Raiders can defeat all survivors, then it becomes a complete victory. Raider doesn't have to necessarily defeat survivors, but the more he defeats, the higher points are earned. since decreasing the number of survivors will lead to stopping the activation of the super time machine efficiently. The Raider, with their overwhelming combat power, has a unique feature which allows them to evolve during the battle.
Really?
For example, one of the Raiders,
so you start as
as a larva at the beginning of the game.
Wow.
And evolves by absorbing survivors and NPC civilians.
Oh, okay.
Each time
so the
it
civilians
evolves,
around.
its combat power and skills
NPCs
will change,
okay.
turning it into an even more threatening enemy for the survivors. The Raider has active and passive skills that make it a threat to survivors. Active skills can be activated at any time. There is a variety of useful skills, such as key detection, which allows one to see the aura of the survivors, and also other skills to efficiently defeat and fight with it. Passive skills are skills that are always active during the battle and have a continuous effect. There are various skills depending on the Raider, such as ways to accumulate the evolution gauge, and also actions that can be triggered at any time by specific controls. In addition, each Raider has special attacks for each transformation form. Among them, the ultimate special attack, which can be used in the final form, has an incredible power and attack range. Cell's perfect Kamehameha hits everything in a straight line, making it a move that can be used to great effect, especially in attacking the startup system.
Wow.
Each time a Raider evolves, it can destroy one area of the map. Once an area is destroyed, it disappears completely, and the range where survivors can move becomes narrower, making the action more tense in the latter half of the game.
Okay.
In addition, destroying an area will not demolish the power keys that have already been installed.
Okay.
But destroying an uninstalled area will reduce the total number of keys installed, which makes the time longer to switch on the startup system. With these various skills, you can gradually drive survivors into a corner.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh man, that was too close. Survivors.
Although the Raider is overwhelmingly powerful, survivors are not unarmed against this threat. Several countermeasures exist. Survivors can also use active and passive skills. For example, the skill Saiyan Pod Remote allows you to call up and board a pod that can land anywhere on the map.
Okay.
However, be careful, because it takes a while to call out the pod, and also you will get damaged when the pod falls on your head. As another example, the skill Change can be used to deceive the Raider's eyes by changing into random objects on the map.
Okay.
However, you need to be careful as well, as it can sometimes turn into something completely unexpected. Unless you use these skills to your advantage, it will be difficult to escape the powerful Raider.
Grapple.
Dragon Change is one of the few ways that survivors can use their power against the Raider. Survivors can equip up to 3 Transpheres, a sphere that contains the souls of super warriors. Dragon Change can be activated by selecting a certain amount of change power on the field, allowing you to fight with the power of a super warrior for a short time.
Okay.
However, the Raider's power is still overwhelming, so it is recommended to use it as a temporary countermeasure, or use other skills depending on the situation, such as escaping with the use of flying techniques. Transpheres can be set in a spot of level 1, 2, and 3. The higher the level, the stronger the skill will be, but on the other hand, more change power will be consumed. The form of the Raider that you can fight against is determined by the change level. When you fight, make your decision based on the power balance between you and the opponent. The timing of activating Dragon Change is very important. Whether you want to fight, flee, or go to rescue, use it strategically to get the most out of this ability.
7 players?
Various items can be used on the field.
We have like 7 players.
Such as a weapon that can be shot directly at the Raider, vehicles that can move around the field quickly, and a radar that can search for the activation key. Utilize a variety of items and try escaping the battlefield. In addition, there are also Dragon Balls on the field. If you collect 7 Dragon Balls and offer them on the altar, Shenron will appear, awaiting to make your wish come true.
Your wish?
Survivors can wish to increase the change
Hear my
level
allies'
by
power.
1 step for all survivors, or maximize their own change
I want to get
level
stronger.
to 4. Raising to change
Your
level
wish
4
is
can
granted.
only be done by wishing to Shenron, and once you power up, your appearance and power will be exactly the same as the Super Warrior for a certain amount of time. The final form of the Raider is of course incredibly powerful, but increasing it to change level 4 will be the only way to counter with equal power. Summoning Shenron is not mandatory, but it will definitely contribute to the victory of the survivor.
Dragon Ball.
It is extremely difficult to collect 7 Dragon Balls in a limited time. But by cooperating with your teammates, you may be able to collect them faster. But careful, the Raider can also make a wish to Shenron.
Oh, come on!
In this case, the Raider can only wish
Give
to
me
either
even
level
greater
up just
power.
one transformation form or
Heal
to
my
recover
wounds.
stamina. It is possible to sabotage each other until you get your wish, so don't give up your efforts until the end.
You ain't getting the wish, mother.
In the game, it's possible to increase the chance of victory by cooperating with other survivors.
Cooperate.
If you are attacked by the Raider,
Survive
ask
together.
other survivors to come rescue you. If
Trying
you
to
are
get out
about
and
to
leave
be
alone,
defeated,
mother.
and until the countdown reaches 0, your companions can mend your wounds until you are fully healed. Don't forget to communicate.
some of you goddamn
The
players out there be
signal
like,
feature
no,
is one of
every
the
man for
communication
himself.
tools to let other survivors inform each
ashamed of
other
yourself.
about their actions, the location of the Raider, the location of items, and many other things. Make sure to use it efficiently with your companions.
Okay.
Lastly, the defense of the startup system is one of the biggest keys to cooperation. You can use Dragon Change, skills, items, or even directly operate the startup system yourself to shorten the time it takes to complete. You will have to defend the system by using all the countermeasures we have mentioned. Help your friends, cooperate with each other, and try to break out with as many survivors as possible.
All right. Okay, that last shot looking for like Power Ranger right
Raider versus survivors. Experience the overwhelming power difference in strength and prepare to enjoy the ultimate asymmetrical battle action in Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
there. Dragon Ball The
The
Breaker.
beta test is confirmed,
2022.
and go register to be one of the
Man.
first to play.
Okay, so
We
looking
look
at
forward
this,
to
I
your
thought this gotta be the
participation.
dumbest thing I will see from Dragon Ball, but actually looking at it, it actually looks pretty cool. I'm still not like I don't even play Dead by Daylight. I have watched people play Dead by Daylight. It look Dead by Daylight, but this game don't like games be like it's scary. Like Dead by Daylight goes based itself on horror and it's scary and you have to escape and you're like, oh my god, don't get me. But I feel like, dude, you have these little jumps here, probably here too, looking at it because you gotta try to escape. Like, oh fuck, Sam, no, like, no, Sam, no, leave me alone. No, Sam, leave me alone, bro. Come on, man, no, leave me. I'm just trying to escape, bro. Let me leave. Come on, Sam, let me leave. But it looks cool. This game looks interesting. Best I can say, it looks interesting. It might actually be fun. It looks complicated as fuck. So I say it's like a little complicated, but it looks cool nonetheless. The fact that because it is still a Dragon Ball game, so I'm just supposed to keep running from Cell. Clearly you get the powers, you can fight Cell, but saying up to a certain point you have to get fighting, but the breaker's still gonna be stronger, so you still gotta be careful how you use it, how and when you use it. Like if anything, use it in the last minute. Also, I'm pretty sure you can play other. I know the other Raiders will be other characters. They're showing Cell for this one, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have Frieza, maybe Majin Buu. But other than that, this game it looks interesting. It looks interesting, yes. I'm not gonna say it's stupid anymore. It looks cool. It looks cool. First kind of like, but it's like, oh, I'm like, oh, okay. But like I was saying about you people, they say teamwork is the best work. Okay, we can survive together. But I notice how some of you play gonna be like, I'm leaving. Get this. I'm just gonna use you. So I get the guy here. Frick you. I'm out. Like only rush and leave solo if you don't have a choice. Like it was literally You had a chance to save somebody, but you can't. You like, just go. He got me, bro. You the only one left. Somebody got away. We can't let him get everybody. Just go. Run, big run. And that's when the only time that you leave. Don't be leaving people. You gotta save as many people as you can before you have to possibly leave. Damn, at least try. Dang it, try. But yeah, man, definitely looking forward. Now, of course, if I play this game and I get to play, if I get this game and I get to play the Raider, it has the voice chat on. I'm doing the voices. I'm going to do Cell and Broly, whoever I'm playing, I'm doing the voice. You know that. Y'all know that. If you're not new to this channel, that's what I'm going to do. Probably the only reason I buy this game so I can just be the Raider and just do, have a survivor voice because it's civilians, right? So you Goku, Vegeta voice, but you just sound like somebody like a civilian would sound like. What are we gonna do? But anyway, there you guys have it. Dragon Ball Breakers don't look so bad. Looks interesting. I'm not gonna get day one, but it's definitely an interesting game, and I'll put on my radar for sure. All right, y'all. I'm out this thing, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Peace.